And welcome back to The Source. I'm your host, Root. This is episode 2. Gonna change it up a little bit. Gonna go for 10-minute shows. Trying Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we'll see. I guess this time around I want to talk about tech news. So, gonna try and make this quick. Or quicker than usual. First up, Microsoft has opened a Yahoo deal if board is replaced. This goes back to Microsoft wanting to buy out Yahoo, if you guys are familiar with that, trying to compete with Google. Looks like Carl C. I can't pronounce that last name. JCAHN. It's basically an activist investor, and I'm guessing he's invested in Yahoo. But he's basically trying to create a what was it? Trying to take control of Yahoo through Microsoft. Kind of interesting. When I say interesting, it's kind of rude. I mean, you basically had, it looks like Microsoft put it out on the table saying, yeah, we will pursue Yahoo if you replace the board. I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are on that. Like I said, it's kind of rude. But looks like August 1st, they're having a shareholders meeting. And he's trying to, it's kind of like a proxy fight, if you guys are familiar with, not kind of, it is. But if you guys are familiar with investing, it's a proxy fight. So we will see how that works out. If it does work out, they will be replacing the board of directors. The board, not board of directors. Because that's one guy, I think. Anyways, don't know a whole lot about it myself. And I'm kind of skimming over this, but yeah, it looks like if they are successful, they will pretty much fire people, hire a new board, and then I'm assuming when they hire the new board, it would be people that are for the Microsoft merge. And it's actually not a merge; it'd be a straight buyout, and it's either Microsoft buying out all of Yahoo or just their search department, if you will. So I thought that was noteworthy, kind of funny too. What else is going on? Next up, Blu-ray. You guys know that they pretty much won HD DVD kind of in the past now. It's like Betamax. But Blu-ray, Pioneer, who's one of the first companies to get on the bandwagon, claims that they can do 400 gigabytes on a single disc. Which is basically 16 layers. Each layer can do 25 gig. You've heard Blu-ray can do 25 or 50 gig. That's 1 or 2 layers. Well, Pioneer claims that they can do 16 layers now, which is insane. 400 gigs. I mean, golly. That's like up there with holographic storage. Which is another kind of medium that's coming in the future. Which you guys should Google it if you're interested in storage, is holographic storage. I'll try and do a post on that because that too is pretty cool. But 400 gig, what all would you do with it? You could have a lot of movies. You could have trilogies and more. You can have the entire Star Wars easily. What is that? Sextic? Sextic? Six. I can't remember what it is. It is 6 episodes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, should be 6. Wow, I lost my Geek Card, didn't I? But yeah. The only thing I can think of with 400 gig that would be good is like archival data, but who here has I say that who here has 400 gigs worth of data that could be backed up? And, I can. But I think most people, your average Joe doesn't need 400 gigs on a single disk. And of course, right now it's only read-only, but they claim that they're going to have write capability as well. I also see another article about Firefox and going into, you guys know version 3 is out, but they're talking about version 4 already. They're already talking features. They haven't really gotten into it just yet or disclosed what those features are, but they are talking about version 3.1 which the alpha version of it, which that's before beta, if you guys are familiar with development life cycle for an application. The alpha release is going to be available in a few months, and this post was July 7th, so today, which hopefully this video will be out tonight, assuming I can edit it and whatnot in time. Should be little editing. But talk about, they're aiming for the new year, which is the end of this year, that 3.1 will be out. But yeah, already they're addressing like the awesome bar, if you guys are familiar with that. Instead of a URL bar, it now can do a little bit more. It looks into your history and bookmarks and whatnot. So it's kind of one bar, and instead of, well, I don't know. Assuming you guys have version 3, you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's see what else. Fable 2. I'm interested in Fable 2. Looks like pre-order nets, free XBLA pub games. If you guys are familiar with what's on the horizon for Fable 2, they have these pub games that, if you guys have Xbox Live, you can basically play these little arcade games, and what you earn. I'm in the middle of something, honey. Good job. If you guys are familiar with the little arcade games, Fable 2 will allow you is to play online, separate from Fable 2, and then what your earnings, your money, you can actually bring in to the actual Fable 2 game. So before the game is even out, Fable 2, you can actually be like a millionaire if you play it right. And I think the game's already out. And when I say game, I mean pub games, not Fable 2. And like I said, you can play the game now, earn a lot of money, and then when you buy Fable 2 when it comes out, which hopefully toward the end of this year, you can have money already. You can buy items and whatnot. So I think that's kind of cool, and it's kind of interoperability. I can't talk. Interoperable. I can't talk. Why do I make YouTube videos when I know I can't talk? You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Interoperable. Why do I try? Basically, you can use stuff outside of the game and import it in. And the creator, if you've seen like the interviews of Fable 2, the creator of Fable 2 has been talking about. I have favorited these videos, so check it out. Really interesting. Also, if you guys have seen Diablo 3, trailers are already out. Looks sexy. I'm going to lose more years of my life to that game. I know Fable 2, I had a good 10 years at least playing it. It's one of those games that just a classic. You never get old. And it's free too, the online play now. I'm thinking they're going to be more like WoW, as in you have to pay. Hopefully they'll keep to their heritage, but highly doubt it, since WoW is such a, World of Warcraft is such a successful game that, yeah, they're most likely going to start charging. But what I've seen about the storyline, it's basically heaven and hell, and the graphics look sweet. Basically, there's a war between heaven and hell, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So definitely check it out. I'll post up the links. What else?